Hello, hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. So I'm just winding up for the evening, winding down for the evening, how you want to put it, however you want to phrase it. And I just want to speak on something right quick to make you well aware of just some more truths that you need to know. When um, when the enemy can't get to you, like they'll use any and everybody to try to come at you. Any and everybody try to come at you to get information, to attack you, to you know, project things towards you. They'll use anybody. So you have to be, of course, alert. You have to be, in a way, on guard, and you have to be able to, combat the enemy. You know, at any time when you're out here in the world, you cannot, unless you are someone that chooses to stay indoors, stay hidden, um, become a recluse, you're going to come across people that are enemies that you don't know and or were sent by an enemy. All right. Now I just went downstairs and did some laundry, and I went and grabbed a cup of coffee and I placed a dinner order, and I'm going to share like this with you. And this is not me, accusing anybody of doing something, but this is, a way that the devil can work through certain people. Um, this is, what was in my sandwich, right? You've probably seen these, different, restaurants, whatnot. But then here, as you can see right there, this was a piece that was in my sandwich. It was actually mixed in with the coleslaw right on the chicken. And thankfully, I was able to, feel the difference in texture because it's pretty coarse. But I could have swallowed this, right? Now, why the waitress did not catch that or why the chef did not catch that, I don't know. But, and another piece just fell off just from me handling it. Now, that is one way that the devil can get at you. But see, God allowed me to see it and remove it before it became an issue in my digestive tract, right? Because something like that can cause an issue. So, that's one. While I was down there working and doing my laundry, I was going back and checking on it and switching it from the washer to the dryer and whatnot. I looked in on the barista and or the bar area, and I saw an individual that was down there just sitting, just sitting, and it was almost like he was waiting for somebody or waiting for something. And I remember I looked around the corner once, and he looked up real quick, and he looked in my direction, and I said something's off about him. Something's off about him. So about 30 minutes goes by. I go back down to check on my laundry. I look in the area, and he's still there. He's just sitting at the bar area, just sitting there. And I'm just like, okay, all right. I wanted a coffee. So I went over there and I got a coffee. And I tried to stay out of his view. I didn't want to see him. I didn't want him to see me. I didn't care. And one of the workers that I dealt with on a few occasions was at the front desk, and I went over and spoke to her because I thought it would have been rude for me to be down there, her to be over there, and me not say anything to her. So I went over there, and I got into the view of this guy. He saw me. Okay? It is what it is. And from there, it got kind of weird. I went and placed my order, and I went and checked on my laundry, and it had a few more minutes to go. And so I went back out to an area that was kind of like a seating area, and there was a wall that was hiding the bar area where this guy was sitting. I didn't want him to see me. Not that I was scared, I just didn't want to interact. I didn't want to give him a chance to do anything or try to project something or hit on me or whatever. I'm not interested in anything. And so, I thought he had gotten up to leave and go back to his room. And because he said good night or he said thanks, blah, 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 whatever. And I was like, okay, she brought me my food in that area I was at. And he must have seen me as he walked by. because I got my food. I knew that my clothes were done, and I don't know what he was expecting, either to get on the elevator and go up to my room with me. I don't know, because the elevator opened up right as he was walking down the hallway, and it was just weird. It was a weird interaction there, and I wasn't sure what was going on, but I just chuckled and I said, no, thank you. Just said, no, thank you. Um, the devil can work through a lot of people. And how the devil can get to you, and or how things can be placed on you, is through sex. All right, and I don't know if you're aware of that, but I'm letting you know here now. Like, uh, roots can be placed on you, cords can be attached to you through sex. It can drain your sacral chakra. Having sex with the wrong person, they can drain from you. They can drain your creativity, drain from you, steal from you. And I'm not engaging in sex with anybody. But the enemy will send in people to try to have sex with you, or try to communicate with you, or try to project things towards you. I just, the Microsoft Defender summary came up just now as I said that. And God defended me. God worked through me to basically see, long before this guy came by, walked by me, tried to make contact, I didn't even look at him in the eye. I didn't look at him direction. I kept my focus forward. I didn't look at him. I didn't make eye contact with him. I didn't show any interest. But everything that was done was a setup. And he had been waiting there for at least 2 hours to try to have some kind of contact with me. And no, God didn't allow it to happen. God just let me know that that was an attempt. That was a deadly attempt. That was a deadly attempt on his part. God told me to say this verbatim, so I'm going to get this out as he's telling me this, and just hold on a minute. The wealth of the wicked has been stored up and saved for the righteous. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. The weapons formed will actually be turned on you. Ooh. I've been listening to this song by Mudhoney, Touch Me, I'm Sick. These people are sick. They try to attach themselves to earth angels and or God's children. They try to get in contact with God's children because they're sick. They need healing. When I get that feeling, I need sexual healing. He can't get that from me. He won't get that from me. Certain energies will not get that from me, period. That has been stolen from me before and or taken from me before, and it has been abused. I have been violated, and things were stolen from me. Life force was stolen from me. Creative energy was stolen from me. My love was used and abused and drained for other people's pleasures, and they then went and took that same love and that energy and gave it to trash. Do not cast your pearls to swine. I have been guilty in the past of casting my pearls to swine, but God allowed it to happen to train me, as well as to test me and to test others as to how they would treat me, knowing who I was and what they could gain from me. Those people are currently on their deathbeds. Yes, you heard me correctly. Anybody that had access to me, that had access to my energy, that I was dating and or entertaining, and I was not sexually promiscuous, I was thoughtful as far as who I was interested in and who I dated. I did not date multiple people at a time. But he's letting me know that There are 4 guys that I saw. They're all on their deathbed. And these were all guys that teamed up to come against me because they were no longer able to get my energy. And they were trying to work through other people to get my energy. And it failed. They had high hopes. They had high hopes. A lot of these guys were druggies. Not when I was dealing with them, but they were into like marijuana, alcohol. Like they're drinking to try to. They're drinking their sorrows away. They're smoking to try to forget, or they're they're using their addictions. Their addictions are getting worse because they're not able to get energy. They're not able to find anybody that has the energy that I had. The energy that I have. I said, I'm melting, I'm melting. These individuals, they're fading away. They're fading away. Their health is declining. They're in decline. They're fading away. Their health is declining. Their abilities are declining as well too. God's letting me know none of them can get it up. None of them can get it up. None of them can keep it up. There's not a pill in the world they didn't need pills with me. But they need pills with others. And even the pills, they're not working. They're trashed. Their systems are trashed. I'm just hearing like computer systems, like our bodies are like computer systems. Our bodies are like computer systems, and God has the override code. I'm thinking of the movie Hackers. These were individuals that thought that they were God, thought that they were bigger than God, thought that they were better than God, thought that they had more power or abilities or skills than God, and they pissed off God. System failure, crash, override. No, they're crashing out. They're crashing out. There is no override. They're trying to override, they're crashing out. I was just looking up at what looks to be an alarm system of some sort. And it's making me think, is that something else? Is that like a recorder? Is that something that's video recording me or what? And God just let me know it doesn't matter. He can override the system. So no matter what they're doing, what they're projecting, what they're sending, what they're trying to conjure up, it's not working. It's been overridden. Rerouting, they're trying to reroute. They're trying to reroute what they're doing, trying to get others to engage, trying to get, and it's not working. None of it is working. The more they try, the more they end up lonely. At the end of Hackers, When they basically took out the Gibson computer system, it basically lit up like a big firework, almost went boom, and it just lit up, and then it all went to black. I just heard explosion, detonation. Now I'm reminded of the movie Mission Impossible. They put a detonator, that movie, I think it was Mission Impossible 2. They injected a detonator through the nostril that went up to the brain, and it could basically override the brain and automatically, instantly kill somebody. Like, God has that power, except it's multiplied. God told me to keep going. He told them to stop, and he told me to keep going. And he's telling me to keep going now, even in talking about this. It's just a matter of time. And I just heard the song by Billy Joel, Matter of Trust. It's always been a matter of trust. God is telling me and letting me know to continue to trust Him, that He's taking care of my enemies, known and unknown, that anybody that comes towards me, it's before the time bomb. It's a time bomb. So it's like when they come towards me, if they choose to come towards me, if they choose to project towards me, if they try to do anything, it's an automatic detonation in their lives. Whoever sent them, boom, and then fade to black. The light in their eyes is going to go out. There is no light in their eyes. They're dark. They're dark. These are dark individuals, dark men, dark spirits, dark demons that are within these individuals. They're taking over. And they're taking them out. Because they refuse to stop. So God's going to turn their lights out. Huh. That's all.